This is a piping plover. It is a small bird that's part of the order of birds known as Charadriformes, or more commonly known as shorebirds. In addition to plovers, this group also contains birds like gulls, terns, and puffins. Piping plovers can be between 6.7 and 7.1 inches in length and weigh between 1.5 and 2.2 ounces. They have various physical characteristics that make them identifiable amongst other shorebirds. They always have sandy grayish-brown feathers on their backs and backs of their heads, white feathers on their undersides, and yellow-orange legs. Their coloration actually changes throughout the year. During the breeding season, their bills are orange with a black tip, they have a black collar of feathers going completely around their chest, and they have a black line of feathers on their foreheads. While during the non-breeding season, their bills are completely black and the collar of feathers becomes gray and no longer goes all the way around the chest. You can normally find piping plovers in sandy areas with sparse vegetation above the high water line along the ocean shorelines of the northeast United States, as well as sandy areas with sparse vegetation above the high water line along the shores of lakes, rivers, and alkali wetlands in the Great Plains and Great Lakes regions of the United States. In New Jersey, piping plovers can be found along the beaches of Sandy Hook down to Cape May during their breeding season. They are a migratory species and begin to arrive in New Jersey between late March and early April. As soon as they do, the males will establish their territory with aerial displays and begin attracting females with calls. As mentioned earlier, piping plovers prefer to live in sandy areas above the high water line with sparse vegetation. The male plover will create several potential nests by scraping away sand, gravel, and shells with their feet and leaving a small depression in the sand. The female will inspect all the scrapes and choose the best one for their nest. Each scrape doesn't take more than a day to build, but the pair may take between 5 and 10 days to decide which scrape to use as their nest. A nest may be lined with pebbles or shell bits and can be 4 inches wide and half an inch deep. Piping plovers will typically lay between 3 and 4 eggs, and after the eggs hatch, the chicks will have downy brown and white feathers. There are about 8,400 piping plovers in the world today, and there were an average of 120 breeding pairs in New Jersey by 1986. However, piping plover populations have declined in the decades since. By 2013, there were only 108 breeding pairs of piping plovers in New Jersey. As of 2023, piping plovers are now listed as near threatened by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, or IUCN, and are listed as endangered in the state of New Jersey per the NJ Endangered and Non-Game Species Conservation Act. There are a number of threats that have caused piping plover populations to decline over the years, including rising sea levels from climate change, loss of habitat due to human development, and predation by various animals like red foxes and domestic cats. Among the biggest threats to piping plovers is human disturbances on beaches, and that includes humans deliberately or unintentionally leaving copious amounts of trash on the beaches where piping plovers live and nest. Such trash like plastic straws, bags, bottles, and fishing lines being left on the beaches can pollute plover habitat and entangle the plovers themselves, or broken off pieces can be ingested by the plovers, all of which can decrease their chances of survival. But we can help. One way we can have a direct positive impact on piping plovers is to do our part and remove as much litter as possible from the beaches this shorebird depends on. While many other actions are needed and have been undertaken to protect this species, removing beach litter can be a small first step for everyone in New Jersey to protect piping plovers in this state. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed what you saw, leave a like or a comment below. Sources of information are linked in the description.